February 17th, 2014. We're 15 days away from the beginning of chemotherapy and continuing this journey with leukemia and bone marrow transplant. Currently, I'm on my daily walk. I try to do 2 miles a day because I need to get into the best shape I can. And when I get into the hospital, they're going to require me to do some walking anyway. So, might as well do it now. I'm happy to say that I'm feeling very good right now. I've been working on the garage, getting it all cleaned up, getting everything organized today. And like I said, now I'm on my walk and I'm feeling good. That's the benefit, I guess, of getting regular exercise and getting into the best possible shape that I can get into before this thing happens. You all may be wondering what it's like to have leukemia. And unfortunately, I now know, honestly, having leukemia is a bunch of unknowns, as I said yesterday, because you can't say that if you do one thing, you'll get this result. The only thing you can say with leukemia is if you do this, you might get this result. And that's the hard part about leukemia. I think about the bone marrow transplant, and it gives me hope for a cure. Honestly, with a 50% match, I know it's going to be a tough go. It's going to be more complications, more severe complications, because it isn't only a 50% match. Obviously, there are those times that all of a sudden it comes back, and I think and remember that I do have leukemia, and I think of all the possibilities that can happen with a leukemia. Infections, pneumonia, and yes, death. I find myself sometimes laying in bed at night in the dark and thinking about what's going to happen in the future, and it makes it hard to go to sleep. Sometimes I take some medication to help me sleep, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just get up and go into the living room and watch TV and try to forget about it. Does it scare me? Without a doubt, yes, it does scare me. I do wonder about the hope that bone marrow will cure me, but then I also really consider the possibilities that with all the possible complications that could happen, that I could die, and that I could be looking at the last weeks, months, years, but most importantly, the last months of my life, especially the 3 months that I'm going to go through the journey with bone marrow transplant. At the onset of this whole thing, I started saying something that I'm going to stick to throughout this whole ordeal. It is what it is. And whatever happens, happens. There's nothing I can do about it. And that's it. Talk to you tomorrow.